Good evening, everyone. It is July the 31st. We're going to be doing color work and clockwork tonight. So you're going to need a band for your legs. We're going to use that for the first 4 parts of our workout, and then you'll take it off. Weight-wise, if you have the option of having more than 1 pair of weights, 2 pair of weights would be great. That way you can use the lighter weights for overhead and the heavier weights for the lower part. And then if you need to switch out, you have the ability to switch out when you need to. We're going to warm up first, and then we're going to get into our timing and our color stuff. So let's get started. Make sure you have your water. Make sure I can turn that on. All right. Let's roll our shoulders. And roll them forward. Focus on those shoulder blades when you move it. Heels. And go ahead and turn that foot out. So you're getting that flexion and that flexibility. 4, 3, 2, cross back. 1, 3, 5. I don't know why I'm counting odds. 7. Let's do it again. Bigger. Add the arms. And march. And turn your upper body. And bring it around slowly. And turn. And bring it back. Do it again. And bring it back. Come to center. And just hips. You just want to loosen up through there, okay? Arms up. Side to side. You're just trying to move and lift the rib cage a little bit on the edges. Press your palms. Flex the fingers out. High. Now we're going to go into big stretching yawn mode. Palms are flexed here. Little turn through the shoulder. Rotate it down. Now you become a washing machine. Get all agitated. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. And we're done. All right. All right. I'm going to pause it for just a moment. We're going to put our band on at ankle. And depending on how you want to do this, you can change your bands if you want, but I'm not going to do that. But do check your bands as you put them on, so you are aware of any rips, tears, or gouges. So if it suddenly pops on you, you know that it's coming. You're not surprised by it. Bands do have failures. It is a thing. We're going to do simple step. Remember, to you, in front of you. Green is going to be upper right. Yellow is going to be upper left. Green has blue below it. Yellow has red below it. So you're stepping to the colors that are in front of you, not the ones in front of me, depending on which way the mirroring goes. All right. So basically, when we step, you're focusing on the stepping. You can do arms if you want, but that is not the goal here. The goal is to take as big a step. And I knew that was coming. I just had to wait for it to happen. Take as big a step as possible and return. Just a big regular step, not a lunging step or anything like that. All right, let me get Snotty British Lady up here. We're doing colors. I'm going to go ahead and set the music. And I will catch up with you guys in just a moment. Ready? She always starts with green. Green. Blue. Red. Yellow, nice upper body. Green. Yellow. Red. Blue, good hips. red, and that toe heel when you're stepping back, green, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue, green, red, yellow, green, blue, yellow, red, green, blue, yellow, blue, green, red, blue, yellow, red, green, yellow, blue, green, red. And we are done with that. Give your legs a little shake out and bring the band to below knee level. Now, I like it on the widest part of my thighs. I mean, my calves, not my thighs, sorry. But you can put it up above, higher than that or a little lower than that if you want. What's going to be comfortable for you. This is where you can pick up a lighter set of weights. We're going to do the simple step again, and you can add a little front arm raise and a little back arm push if you like, whatever you want to do with that, weight-wise. If you don't want to add weights at all, you don't have to. Get ready, steady, go. Green, blue, red, yellow, red, green, blue, yellow, green, blue, yellow, red, yellow, green, red, blue, blue, yellow, green, red, red, yellow, green, blue, blue, yellow, green, red, green, yellow, red, blue, green, blue, yellow, red. And we're done with that for the moment. Go ahead and put the weights down for a minute. Now we're going to switch to clock. You're going to leave the band where it is. Now clock will be one of two lengths. It'll be a minute or 2 minutes. This first one is a minute, mainly because we have to get our brains in gear before we start messing things up. All right, we're going to do our clock stepping. And I'm pretty sure the options, yeah, there's no playing in sequence. We're simply going to step in the direction. So we get used to that. Band is stays right where it is. And then we're going to do it again and add our arms back in. Okay, here we go. 8, 6, 9, 4, 10, 2, 7, 11, 3, 5, 12, 1, 7, 12, 3, 6, 1, 10, 8, 11, 9, 5, 2, 4, and done. All right, pick up those light weights or no weights. We're going to do even odd. All right, so even is up, odd is out. Even is up, odd is out. I'm going to keep us at the 50 and keep your weights right here. This is the best advice I can give you. Even is up, odd is out. It's quick, it's efficient, because if you drop your hands all the way back down, then your brain has to go, oh, pick up your arms and then go up. And then you go back down. Well, pick your arms up and then go out. Here, even, up, out. And then if you make a mistake, it looks like this or like this. Let's just make it easy on ourselves. All right. And for the beginning of it, I will not be doing anything because I'm calling and trying to step. If at any point you need to stop stepping and focus on just your arms, you are totally welcome to do that, because this is more of the arm exercise than the foot, but the foot is the bonus. All right. Here we go. 2 minutes at 50 steps per minute. Here we go. 6, 3, 5, 10, 2, 12, 1, 11, 7, 9, 8, 4, 12, 3, 5, 4, 7, 1, 9, 8, 6, 11, 10, 2, 6, 7, 12, 9, 11, 3, 1, 4, 8, 5, 2, 10, 12, 9, 5, 10, 11, 6, 3, 7, 1, 2, 4, 8. Whew. All right, good job, you guys. Put the weights down for a moment and take off the infernal band. We are done with that. And if you need to set it completely aside, that is okay. If you need to get a drink, go ahead and do that now. All right. Everybody doing okay? We're going to switch to colors. And we're going to do our step hop. Now remember, she always starts green, blue, red, yellow, and the step hop or an actual hop. So you'll step hop to green. So once you leave your home space, so your feet need to either leave together, you can do your hops, or you can do your step hop. This will be 1:30. Be mindful of your chair, which I kicked at least 3 times trying to step on it, so that you know where everything is. All right, here we go. Green, blue, red, yellow, green, yellow, blue, red, green, red, blue, yellow, blue, green, yellow, red, yellow, red, blue, green, yellow, red, green, blue, yellow, green, red, blue, blue, red, green, yellow, red, blue, yellow, green, and yellow. Okay, pick up those heels. Give yourself a little hip hinge, hip little hula. All right. We are going to do clocks again. So we're going to be switching back and forth. Again, we're going to be doing our clock step this time with a front arm raise or a back arm kick. So choose your weights, whether you want to stay with your light ones and go with your heavy ones. Doesn't matter. This is your choice on this. Everything from here down will be the heavier or lighter, whatever. Again, it's your choice. That's why I want you to have multiple sets of weights. Okie dokies, artichokes. So you'll step in the right direction and lift your arm either forward, out to the side, or kick it to the back. Remember, you can do doubles on 12 and 6, unless you want to do singles. All right, here we go. 7, 10, 5, 11, 4, 3, 12, 8, 1, 6, 2, 9, 9, 6, 8, 11, 12, 2, 5, 4, 3, 7, 1, 10, 10 again, 3, 2, 12, 5, 4, 1, 8, 7, 6, 11, 9, 3, 9, 5, 10, 7, 1, 12, 2, 8, 6, 4, 11. All right. Go ahead and give yourselves a little shoulder roll. We're going to put the weights down for the moment. We're not going to use them for the next round. We're switching back to colors. We're going to go into hip hinge mode. So before we hit that, let's do a little bit of work on that. So go ahead and go into your position, roll your hips back, tucking your belly button in, be mindful of your lumbar, let your back bend in that good position, and let's just stretch here. We're going to hold it and for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do a little bit of a sit into it and come up. Give yourself a couple of heel lifts and let's go back into it. Hips back, belly button tucked in, lumbar, find those hamstrings and stretch it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it down and roll it up one more time. Give yourself another couple of heels there. I wanted to make sure we're nice and stretched before we do this because we're going to be in the position. So to start with, for the rest of our warm up, We'll go into hip hinge position. You're going to reach forward. You're not going to reach down. So we're in hinge position, and you'll go forward here for green, yellow, and then blue and red are going to be hip here. So here is red, blue, here is red, green, and yellow. So you keep your lumbar in a good position. You don't have to go low. You're just doing the very basic move with an extension or an extension back, okay? So be mindful of that movement because you're not going down. You keep your upper body up and you're going out and out. So again, be very mindful of your low back so that you're not impinging anything. All right, as with all color things, it'll be 1:30. And I'll start the call before I start moving. Green, blue, red, yellow, blue, yellow, red, green, yellow, blue, green. Focus on your extension. Red, red again, yellow, blue, green, green, yellow, blue, red, green, yellow, blue. Sit lower if you can. Red, whoops, red, blue, yellow, green, blue, yellow, red, green, blue. And we're done with that. We're going to keep the same position, but now you get to pick up a pair of weights. Light weights, heavy weights, doesn't matter what you feel comfortable with. All right. So now that we've warmed up with our hip hinges, we're going to have those weights start in a center space. And on the floor, you're going to create your own little visual of green, yellow, blue, and red. And blue and red ideally would be close to where your ankles are. And green and yellow would be just above your toes. So you're not making these big stretches out because you're going to squat down, and I will scoot back. Okay. So I don't hit the wall. All right. So when you squat, and you can have one hand braced because you're in your squat, and you'll simply move a weight to green, come up, wait for her to call the next one, and then move a weight to blue. So you have two weights. You can switch your hands. You can use one hand for one side and one hand for the other. You're always moving a weight. So you have to move a different weight every time. So the weight you just put on green, you can't move to blue. If something's already in blue and she says blue again, you have to move another weight to blue. So it's always a different weight moving. So that's the brain training part. Not only do you have to follow the colors, you always have to move a different weight. So reset your weights. You know how she's going to start. And if you get out of pattern, that's okay. Just continue to move your weights. All right, here we go. Green, blue, red, yellow, green, blue, yellow, red, yellow, red, green, blue, blue, red, green, yellow, green, yellow, blue, red, blue, green, yellow, red, red, green, blue, yellow, green, red, yellow, blue, watch your back, green, blue, red, yellow, and up. All right, walk those legs in, shake them out. 5 hulas, one way. Everybody doing okay? And the other way. Now, we're going to shift to the seated version of this. So pull your chair in. Again, you can always switch weights to any pair that you want to use. The seated version. Oof. Now, we're going to have one weight on the outside of either foot. So your feet are on the inside, but you still want to have them open enough that you can bend down and safely hinge. And one weight will either be green or blue, and the other weight will be yellow or red. All right. So you'll be either going here or here, here or here. And if you need to widen your stance and make this a little wider so that you can accommodate your movements, totally okay with that. Because then you have that little bit of extra movement that's on the diagonal. Yeah. So everybody make sure you're at the front of your chair, that you've got the room to lean down. Everybody check out. Make sure you can do blue and green and red and yellow. All right. Let me reset. Dun, 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 dun. And green, blue, red, yellow, red, green, blue, yellow, blue, green, yellow, red, blue, red, yellow, green, yellow, green, red, blue, blue, green, red, yellow, yellow, blue, red, green, green, yellow, blue, red, green, red, blue, yellow, and up. All right, rock on those sit bones. How are we feeling? Everybody doing good? Okay, we're going to do seated clock abs now. So pick your combination of weights. If you want to do this heavier, where you like have a bunch of weights and you're kind of doing your lean, you're certainly welcome to. You can have your double set. You can have as many pair of weights as you want. Remember, 12 is a little bit of a lean forward. You're not rounding your back when you do 12. You're leaning your hips forward. Same thing here. You're keeping your hips forward and leaning your shoulders back for 6. And then, of course, 3 and 9. Remember that 1 and 2 are just the lean here. 4 and 5 are just a turn here. 7 and 8. 10 and 11. So you don't have to do a hit a 1 or hit a 2 or a 10 or 11. It's just hit those ordinal points. It's just 4 spaces. So pick up your weights, whichever one it is that you're going to do. Sit on the front edge of your chair. Get yourself nice and sturdy. This is a clock one, and it is 2 minutes. All right, here we go. 1, 6, 10, 9, 2, 5, 12, 8, 7, 11, 3, 4, 3, 9, 8, 10, 7, 12, 6, 4, 5, 2, 1, 11, 7, 4, 6, 8, 5, 11, 9, 1, 2, 12, 3, 10, 7, 1, 6, 2, 10, 5, 3, 4, 11, 9, 12, 8. All right. Go ahead and give yourself a little hula sit here. We're going to do an ab floor reach, which will be color based. So if you want to switch to a lighter set of weights, because remember how we did the forward reach a while ago? Well, this one is here and back. So you can have lighter weights, heavier weights, no weights at all. Yellow and green are going to be the front legs of your chair. So that'll be here and here. And of course, blue and red will be the back legs of your chair. The key thing to remember here is not to let your back slouch back into your blue and green, but to keep your hips steady and do a gentle turn. My best advice for this is if you're not trying to reach the floor, just simply tap the chair with your weight so that you know that you're hitting in the right place. And as you get more and more limber and flexible and you want to reach, then you can reach towards the floor, but you're hitting the chair lets you know where your weights are. All right. All right. So switch into colors. This will be a minute and a half. And get in the color groove. And you know she starts with green, right? Here we go. Green, blue, red, yellow, green, red, blue, wide feet, you guys, yellow, yellow, green, blue, red, yellow, blue, red, green, yellow, green, blue, red, red, blue, green, yellow, red, yellow, green, blue, red, blue, yellow, green, blue, yellow, green, red, and ding. Okay, so now we're going to put our weights down. We're going to do the same thing, except for reaching the, instead of reaching for the floor, this is where it gets a little tricky. You're going to do seated opposite elbows if it's yellow or green. So if she says green, you have to take the opposite elbow to green. So your hands can be in the vicinity of your shoulders. You don't have to touch your shoulders. You don't have to touch your ears. You can just hang your elbows like this. If she says green, that opposite elbow goes to green. If she says yellow, that opposite elbow goes to yellow. But if she says blue or red, the regular shoulder goes to blue. The regular shoulder goes to red. Okay. I totally expect there to be mess ups on this, and that's okay. That's part of the fun part of practicing, remembering everything that you're supposed to do. And it's okay because you're still going to get a workout. And of course, if you laugh while you're doing it, then your abs are going to get even more of a workout. So don't choke yourself while you're doing that. All right. She's going to start with green. So figure out which elbow needs to go there. You ready? Let's do this. Green, blue, red, opposite elbow, opposite elbow, red, same elbow, and opposite. Blue, red, blue, yellow, green, green, blue, red, yellow, blue, green, yellow, red, blue, green, yellow, red, yellow, green, blue, red, red, blue, green, yellow, blue, red, yellow, green. And we're done with that. All right. Go ahead and sit on your chairs for me. And do me a favor. If you have your shoes on, just go ahead and take them off. We're going to do some foot exercises, and you're going to want to have your toes available to use, okay, by scruffing them on the floor. I mean, you're going to take your shoes off once you're done with this class anyway, so just go ahead and take them off now. All right. Give everybody a second to do that. And socks too, guys. Nobody wants to work in stinky socks. Okay. Sit up nice and tall for me. Bring your heels underneath your knees. And I know you can't see my feet, and I'm sorry about that, but it's just the way my room works. Keep your, the box of your toe on the floor, but lift your toes up and down, up and down, up and down. Now bring them up and splayed wide open, and put your pinky down if you can, and bring it up, and your big toe, pinky, big toe. And then what I want you to do is I want you to curl your toes. You want to grip the surface and curl them in. And if your hands want to do this too, that is totally fine. Grip. So you want to roll on your carpet or your tile. You want to feel that texture underneath. And let's do it one more time. I have to scoot forward. And then what I want you to do is I want you to scruff your feet, which means you've got to move your heels and then move your toes. So, and back and forth if you need to, in and out. Let your feet feel the surface that's underneath them. Yes, it's going to cause some friction, but the bottom of your feet are going to be stimulated, and this is a good way. Pick your feet up on your toes and just run your toes along the carpet like you were doing it across this way, and then run your heels across the carpet and do the edges. And now we're done playing with our feet. Yay, team. Okay. We did a lot. So let us do some stretching. Take your right hand to your left knee and your left arm behind you, and drop that shoulder and drop that elbow, and just kind of get yourself into a nice deep turn here and hold it for 10, 9, 8, relax, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let that back arm slide down. And then just slowly unwind, rock on those sits bones. And then left hand, right leg, right arm back. Take it in and drop that elbow down and get a nice deep turn in there. And we're going to hold that one for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that back arm slide down and slowly uncurl. All right, take your feet out to 45. We're going to take the left hand down to the right foot and that right arm up behind us. So go down to the foot first and then take that right arm up and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slide yourself back up to center. Give yourself a little rock. Right hand down. And then left arm up. Brace against that. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slide yourself up. And rock on that. Okay. Fingertips behind your head. Open those arms and squeeze those shoulder blades and tilt your head back. So your big open chest here, try to take a breath. And exhale. Now you're all up in this business and you're kind of tense, so you're going to have to relax your lungs a little bit. Try to take another deep breath. And exhale. Adjust your hands and try to take one more deep breath. And then let your arms slide down. All right, we're going to take left hand down, right hand up. So brace your feet out and just reach down and up. And we're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and roll it up. Rock when you get to the middle. And let's take that right arm down and that left arm up nice and tall for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Rock one more time. Walk your feet in front of you. Extend your legs out straight on the back of your heels with your toes facing up. So the back of your calves are stretching. All right. Put your hands on top of your quads and then starting at your knees, kind of work them up and then work them back down. Work them up, work them back down. Shift your feet so you're now on the flat part of your heels, taking your toes towards the floor. And if you start to cramp in this position, let go. And we'll hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide your feet in. Little hula to make sure we're still attached like we're supposed to be. And then the other way. And then you guys, we are done. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, and we'll catch you on the flip side.